It is energy. 26%.
You know Wi-Fi.
Give me. Let me go and finish dishing. I want this.
You're live, mommy.
There you go. Hi, Daniela, Julie, hello. I was just preparing food for my girls so that they can eat. Yeah. Welcome, 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 Julie. Welcome, Daniela. Thank you for joining my live. I hope you guys can hear me clearly. Let me move closer. It is. It is. It's cold. It's winter now here. So I need to be warm. I need to be warm all the time. Where's Daniela? Is she in class? Julie, how is your day, my dear? How was work and everything? No, it doesn't snow in Zimbabwe. it doesn't snow, but the temperatures get quite extreme. You know how when you're used to warm weather and then all of a sudden you're going into winter, we do wear these heavy jackets though when it's in the evening, and in the morning it will be cold, but during the day it's okay. It's okay. I can say it's okay. But the area I live in takes from the side where it's the side of Zimbabwe where it's cold. So yeah, it doesn't snow, but it gets cold. Hi, Oyanike, how are you? The way I'm drinking water, you guys, the way I am drinking water, it's just so ridiculous. Can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear me? Yeah, Julie, make that paper. Make that paper. It's important to make that money. It's important to make that money. Oyenike, what are you up to? Driving and texting is very dangerous. Oyanike says, I'm driving. Driving and texting is very dangerous. Don't do that. Don't do that. Anyway, welcome to my live, everyone. Welcome to my live. We're just going to be chatting, guys. It's been so hectic this past week that I just decided to come on and just basically talk to you, have a conversation about how life is lately. Yeah, and a lot of things that we want you to be safe out there, Oyanike. So, like I was saying, this past week has been hectic. First things first, we're back to school. Schools opened on Monday. So, yeah, you guys, if I know some of you don't have kids here, but those who do have children. I always forget that. Hey, I always forget that. Welcome to everyone who's come to the live. Please make sure you like this live and interact with me as well as I am talking to you guys. It's very important and it helps me out a lot. So yeah, welcome to everyone who is on. Welcome, 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 welcome. Thank you for showing up for me on this time. I know a lot of people are busy, a lot of people are doing big things, but taking that time out just to, just to recognize me, come on the, thank you so much for coming on. And that shows a great deal of love and a great deal of, commitment towards me as a creator. So thank you guys. Thank you so much. So I was saying, it's back to school for those of you who don't have kids. When you do have kids and they start going to school, you guys are going to see Pepe, because back to school is just something else. I tell you, back to school is just something else. So I was busy preparing for Miss Mickey. For those of you who don't know, I'm a hairdresser by profession. So I also had quite a lot of appointments last week of kids who are going back to school, because most of my clientele are kids. So I was busy the whole week, coupled with me trying to get Miss Mickey's stuff going. Yeah, it was just so hectic. But I am happy that Mickey is at the stage where she can do things by herself. She's now covering her books on her own. She's now, polishing her shoes. All I had to do for her this time was make sure her hair is done and iron her clothes. That's it. That's all I had to do for her this time. So I'm grateful that, kids grow. She's not the same person she was last term. Last term, I had to do so much things for her. I had to cover for her. I had to do what? But this term, she's doing her own thing. So I am happy about that growth. I am so, so happy about that growth. And okay. So yeah, life has been lifing. It's been hectic. I also on some of my platforms that I'm on, I haven't been like quite active since last week because I've been busy. I've been busy trying to do that and getting that done. So that's basically it. If you haven't seen my video that I uploaded today, please check it out because I was doing the garden for the first time ever. For the first time ever. Yes, polishing her shoes. She now does that on her own, Julie. And yeah, it's just so nice having her be able to do certain things on her own because it also lifts the heavy load that's on me. So yeah. So check out my video that has certain clips that I didn't put on my regular vlog. So it's just a vlog dump that I did that has some of the stuff that didn't make it onto the major vlogs. So I did the garden for the first time. Let me tell you, I was dreading doing the garden. I personally don't know anything about doing a garden. And I enjoyed that video. I love your garden too. Thank you, Julie. Hi, Carol. Oh, shame. What's wrong? I hope you get better soon, though. Listen. Look who's going to... Come and get your mate, Julie. Come and get your baby, please. Say hello. Say hi, guys. Did you eat your salsa? Go eat your food. Say hi, Julie. Say hi, Julie. Say hi, everybody. Say give this video a thumbs up. Say thumbs up. Up. Miss T said give this video a thumbs up. So give it a thumbs up, please, you guys. Go and eat. Guys. This person has learned a new word. She's now so interested with the word no. No, it's something else. Go with Mickey. Come.
No.
It's time to go. I finished.
She ate her potatoes. She was just left with 2 potatoes. She ate one salad.
Okay.
A piece of salad.
All right. Julie said, hi, beautiful Miss T. Say hi, Julie. Say hi.
Hi.
Eat the whole crew, you guys. Take her. I lock the door.
You locked the door.
Bye. See you later. Are the kids there?
No.
Where are they?
I don't know.
Motherhood, you guys. Motherhood. A different type of food. I tell you, a different type of food. And now I've lost my train of thought. Oh, yes. I was talking about doing the garden for the first time ever. So I'm not really passionate about doing gardening. My husband has tried over the years to teach me how to do gardening, but I'm just not interested. Honestly, I'm just not interested with it. And yeah. So I had to spray. You know how vegetables have those little insects, those little white bugs on them that they have. So they were now a lot. So I had to spray the garden. So I started by plucking off all the other leaves and making sure I spray. And then I had to water the garden. Yeah. Am I proud of myself? I am so proud of myself because I did something that was out of my comfort zone. So yes, I am very proud of myself. But I can't wait for when hubby comes back. Honestly, I can't wait for when he comes back and takes over his situation. Because yeah, it's just not me. It's just not me. Give me hair anytime. Give me, sewing anytime. I enjoy that stuff. Garden, not as much. And I didn't do agriculture at school. So, yeah. Oyeni Kese, thank you guys. I was driving to church. Oh, okay. Please pray for us at church. Or it's choir today. Which one is going on? And I really want to try gardening. You can try it out. But I'm not one to this girl, you guys. She just took a tomato and she's eating it. Nikki, please come and get your sister. I locked my door from the outside. Hey, stop that, please. Look, honestly, look at this, you guys. It's like I've got a rat in the house. No, put it back. Put it back. Hurry up, Mama. Oh, there they are. Take her, she's eating tomatoes here. No, put it back. Go, please. I'll be done now.
Child.
Take her. I finished what I'm doing. Can you hear that? Can you hear that, guys? She's basically dragging her by her feet. Hey, Sarah. How are you? Welcome. We're just going through this drama that is going on in my house with my kids. Miss T just ate a tomato. Imagine. Yeah, so Mickey's dragging her by her legs. African moms, yeah. African moms, we got it hard, you guys. We got it hard. So, yeah, people were talking about doing a garden. Oyenike says she wants to try out gardening. Sarah, if I remember properly, last week you said you also doing gardening or so. So you can actually link up with Oyenike and, talk about gardening. As for me, I am not there. I am not there at all. I'd rather want Julie to invite me to candle making. I'm more of a creative. I like creating stuff. Hands-on, gardening is it's just not me. It's just not me at all. So yeah, guys, that's basically what has been going on with me. Business-wise, yeah, I've been a bit on a low when it comes to my business. I don't know why. that has been going on with me. You know how when you are doing your work, when you're doing your work and like I work from home in Zim, my profession is like oversaturated. I do have my clients that I have, but basically, if you come to Zimbabwe, there's a house in almost every household, there's someone who can do hair. So yeah, I feel like my business, my profession is over saturated, and I need to find new ways like to catch my clientele per se. Let me say that I need to like revamp. I just need to revamp, do something new, try out new things with my business so that at least it continues to grow or gets better than where it is right now, because it's at a place where I'm not really happy with. You get what I mean? Yeah. And I feel as if I am also not putting in as much effort as I was doing before. But yeah, I'm in the process of doing new things for my business, revamping it, trying out new stuff. So let's just see how that works out. Sarah says, Oyanike, get in touch with Sarah. Yes, get in touch with Sarah and you guys can, link up and talk about that. What else did I want to talk about? I also wanted to talk about life lately. Life lately is life without my husband, you guys. That man does so much. That man gets so many things done. Yeah. Although he's coming back soon, but yeah. Sarah says, I really wanted to do hair, but my daughter's a teenager now, and the formative years would have saved me money when she was less opinionated. I know, right? I know. It's like when you've got the breed of teenagers that's there these days. You can't tell them nothing. You can't do what? I remember when I was, I think around 16, 17, my mother still told me what to wear when I left the house. She still, had an opinion on how I had to get my hair done. And I used to do it. Teenagers nowadays, your favorite couple says, give us a background about your husband. What happened? Do you miss him in a good way or a bad way? Okay, let me get to your answer. But let me continue with the teenagers. Teenagers are just another breed. I think we need to have like a support group of parents who have teenagers. We need a support group because I don't know how you guys are surviving, because in my house it's something else. I don't know how you're separated for this long a time. So it took quite a bit of adjusting and, trying to basically be a single parent. And yeah, so that's basically the background with where my husband is. He traveled, but he will come back. And yeah, so I miss him. And yeah, so I miss him. I wish he was around. I'm tired of running around. I'm tired of going to pay bills. I'm tired of doing all the other things that he was supposed to be doing. I am tired, you guys. Excuse me. It's hectic. It's hectic trying to think of what everyone is going to be doing, trying to think that I need to pay bills, I need to go to ZESA, I need to buy electricity, I need to do that. I'm used to the soft life of just chilling at home. used of the soft life. But I'm joking, you guys. But yeah, he'll be back very soon. So that's basically that's when it comes to my husband. I also want to talk about considering therapy. Have any of you guys ever had like therapy just for your mental health, or just for, you're going through some things and you just go to therapy? I know a lot of African people don't believe in therapy, but yeah, I like therapy. Let's see what Sarah said. It's funny how you sometimes need a breather, but when one partner leaves, the struggle is real, so real. So real, Sarah. When hubby walks in every day, my mom duty sees with the toddler. Chinyarara yema bills. Okay, what is, she's like, just keep quiet about bills because it's another. Yeah. When he's around, I'm like, you know what? Don't you have somewhere to go? My guy, don't you have somewhere to be? Take time out, go somewhere. And my husband is not someone who has like a lot of friends. He doesn't drink. So you guys can imagine he's like at home most of the time. Weekends is at home. After work, he's back home. You know how other men are like, they go to the bar after work. They go for chill zones with their friends after work. My husband is not like that. He's like, after work, I'm on my way home. My husband is the type of guy where if 6 o'clock comes 6 p.m. and is not at home, I'm picking up the phone to say, hey, babe, where you at? Are you okay? Are you safe? 6 p.m. I know other women only start phoning when someone hasn't been at home since the previous night, maybe till midday or whatever. So yeah, my husband is that type of man. So there's a time actually that I was like, you know what? Go somewhere, go, just find somewhere to go. Sarah says, yes, I have. We're a blended family. It works. You need to go into it open-minded. Not like our parents. They were close to it. Yes. Thuli, I'm happy you're enjoying the topic, Sarah. I think you and me can resonate on a lot of things because I am in a blended family kind of situation as well. But those are topics for another day. So yeah, being in a blended family, now that you've said it, being in a blended family, there are times you really do need therapy. So when I met my husband, we started counseling on a couple basis, marriage counseling, and we didn't go to a church, or you know how people say you go to church for counseling, considering the background of the situation of our relationship, not the situation of our relationship, the background that he had been married before. People at his church did not accept it like that. So we had to outsource other forms of counseling, and we ended up going to a place called Connect here in Harare. And we initially went with the intention of couple therapy. And you guys, if I tell you how important it is to get, third man advice, because you guys think you got it all figured out. Me and my husband thought we had it all figured out. Then he was my boyfriend. That's okay, Oyenike. The important thing is you're here. Thank you so much for being here. Because I'm... Oh, yes, definitely send me an email, Sarah, or send me a DM on my Instagram, which is Thuli the mompreneur, one word. Just send me a DM and yeah, we can chat. So you guys, we did marriage counseling and we thought, yeah, we got it all together, you know. Me being single or never being married before, I was like, you know what? I have this in the bag. I'm going to blend with the kids. Everything is going to be all good because, you know, blended families. Bear in mind, the background of this blended family was, on my side of the family, my grandfather had 2 wives. So we were used to, you know, we didn't have this step. Hello? Come. So we had to, growing up, my grandfather always, you know, wanted the family to be one. He didn't have, he didn't have that separation to say, the big wives, grandchildren, the small wives, grandchildren. I remember growing up, we always used to be together. When we went to see our grandfather, we always used to be together. So I was never fazed, you know, I was never, you know, shocked with the idea of having a blended family. I was just like, you know what? I've experienced this. Take. I've experienced it. I've got it. Mickey, just take 2. Stop disturbing me. Close that door. Okay. Oh, these kids. When you start talking, that's when they want to come and talk to you. Hurry up, please, and go. Okay. Sure. Just take the whole thing and go close the door. I'll come and get the ones that are left. Okay. So, I was never faced by the idea of, you know, having a blended family. And then I went to therapy and I was like, what? Okay. These are things I don't know. Oh, you actually have to, you know, go in with the kids, blend, try and create relationships. Oh, I didn't know this. I thought it was just going to be, you know, we're in, we're a family, it's all good. So we went through therapy. And if I tell you, there are times that I used to cry. There are times that we used to laugh. There are situations that will make you cry. There are situations that would, you know, make you excited about this journey you're going on. But if I had not had therapy, I don't think I would have been able to be where I am right now in my marriage. You get what I mean? So, yeah, therapy is something I'm like really considering going back to. I think there's something called Friend Bench where you can talk to a therapist for free here in Zim. And you can, you know, basically, because we're going through things. I was talking to my cousin, I was talking to my friend, and you realize that everyone is going through some form of something. Everyone is going through a lot of things. And I always say to them, you know, why don't you consider counseling? Why don't you consider talking to someone? Why don't you consider talking to a third party? And they say to me, you know what? Not to say church counseling is bad. Don't get me wrong. But I feel like if you do church counseling, you are not going to get that rawness. Your pastor or your elder is not going to be able to tell you the honest truth about where you are going wrong, if you're going wrong, where it is correct, where you are doing things correctly. I feel as if there's a type of bias in being counseled by people who know you. So I prefer going into counseling with people who don't know me, who don't know my background, who are going to be, just, you are wrong in this situation. You are wrong. No favoritism, no nothing, that openness. Sarah says it's a good tool to have, and it nurtures and solidifies boundaries and family values from a blended family standpoint. Lots of tears. Lots of tears, lots of personal introspection, exactly. On the upbringing point. Yes, there's a lot of, it makes you think of a lot of things, and how you yourself as a person. It makes you look at yourself as a person, and it makes you realize what you want in your life, what you want to achieve, how you are going to achieve that in your life. Because some of us get so stuck on, I can't do this. I can't do this. I can't do this. And it's just that I can't do this. When you then, counseling opens you up to certain things that you didn't know about yourself. It opens you up to having an open mind, actually having an open mind, not being set on what you think this is set like that. It opens up your mind, and it makes you think also and feel for other people, and try to understand other people, how they feel, how they think about certain things. Why is someone responding to me in this manner? It doesn't keep your mind set on that one thing. And I love it. I don't want to lie to you. I love, love, love counseling. And it's something that I was just thinking about, that, you know what? We are all going through a lot of things in life. I'm going through a lot of things in life, and I want to get back into it. I want to be able to talk to someone, basically go talk to someone, offload a bit, and, have conversations with someone who's not going to judge me. Basically, no judgment zone, no judgment zone. Welcome to all those who are watching. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Make sure you like this live. We are just talking about my life lately. Back to school happened. Schools are open. They opened on Monday. Oh, they opened yesterday. The week seems so long when you're waking up early and taking the kids to school. They opened schools yesterday. How my life has been so far, I've taken up gardening. If you guys would like to check that out, check out my video that was published today, my vlog, and check out some of the stuff that I've been up to. My business is, somewhat new things in the bag about my business. So we're now talking about therapy, counseling, mental health. Everyone these days is talking about mental health. A lot of people have lost their lives because they just didn't have anybody to talk to, or they were shy to make the conscious choice of going to talk to someone. And I feel like everybody needs someone to talk to. Everybody needs a counselor. Everyone should, at least once in their lifetime, take up therapy. Hope you can hear me. I hope you can hear me. So that's basically what this live has been about Mimi Girl. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Before you do anything, smash that like button. Before you do anything. I hope you can hear me, Mimi Girl. Can you hear me? I hope you all can still hear me very well. So that's basically what like what I was saying, that at least have one therapy session in your life and tell me whether you'll still continue with it is very important. There are certain things that I'm now adopting as an adult that I never used to do as a child, or okay, it's back. And certain traits that we African people say, no, this is for white people. White people do this. Us Black people, we don't do this. We got thick skin. We got thick skin as Black people. Then you realize that a lot of, that's why our community has a lot of rates, the largest rates of suicides, the largest rates of alcoholics, the largest rates of people who use substances. It's because of that. We've been brought up to say, no, you've got thick skin, so you shouldn't worry about a lot of things. You need to get through it. You need to stand. We are not allowed to be vulnerable when we need to be vulnerable. And we were never allowed to express ourselves. You know how when a child cries and you're like, why are you crying? Keep quiet, keep quiet. I still do that. I still do that. But I'm slowly teaching myself to come out of that and, try and understand my children, try and understand my child. I want to know why you are angry. Why did you do this? Why did you beat your sister? Why? I want to understand you first. I believe as the upcoming generation, and I know there are some of you who don't have kids at the moment who are watching me, the children you have conversations with them. Have conversations with them. Yes, Sarah says, I think there's a lot of value in adopting in adopting modernity, pronunciation, this English, and keeping some aspects of our Africanism. Both have essential benefits if applied accordingly. Definitely. We need to have a balance both ways. We definitely need to have a balance. But I feel as Africans, we need to adopt a bit more of the Western culture, and not forgetting that we are still Africans at the end of the time. But the problem with that is when we take this Western culture, we want to take it all. We want to take it all, give it to our children, and then our children lose their values at the end of the day. That's our problem also. We don't know where to draw the line. But I feel as if when you listen to your children, when you listen to people in general, be quick to listen to what people are trying to tell you. It helps you, it helps you to make, what's the word? It helps you understand people better. It helps you understand the situation better. So I've taken it as a stance to say to my kids, I want to listen. What's wrong? Why are you like this? Why? How are you feeling? Why are you feeling like this? Do you know why you're feeling like this? Understand why you're feeling like this. Is this the right way that you are feeling? Is this the right way that you are feeling? Why don't you try this approach? We never had that. My mother used to lay down the law, you guys. If she says this, that's it. If she says no, it's no. You are not going to, once she says no, that's it. It's over. It's finished. You don't even go back to say, but mommy, please, can I? It's over. It's no. If she says, I'm going to beat you today, and she beats you, she's not going to come asking, why? For what? That's it. You get. Those are the type of parents we had. So a lot of kids would face abuse and they had no one to talk to. They couldn't talk to anybody. And as adults, we are still those same kids who faced abuse. You get. We didn't deal with that situation, that point in our life. We, just shut it off and move on. But we become those same adults who are abused. We don't know where to break the chain. We don't know where to do this. That's why I am saying, it's very important to get counseling, because a lot of things that we do, in our lives, a lot of ways that we approach things are childhood traumas. We never had a voice. And a lot of adults are, please permit me, this is a no-kid zone, so please permit me to say, a lot of adults are going through a lot of shit. And it's sad. It's really sad. And a lot of anger that we have is from our childhood traumas. And therapy helps you open up to certain things, because you need to know yourself in order for you to be able to be the best version of yourself to other people. So yeah, guys, I don't know. This is a very deep and emotional topic for me, because when you look at life now, when you look at yourself now, I'm now at a point where I've accepted, I have dealt with my issues, I have dealt with them. I've reached a point where I'm like, you know what? I'm going in my late 30s. I need peace in my life. I need I just need peace. I need to be happy with the person I am. I need to be happy with who I am. I need to be happy with the situation that I am in. Sarah says, true, Thuli, I started to appreciate my upbringing when I started working, and you see a whole adult acting up. It's unresolved trauma. Honestly, you have so much that is unresolved. And you've been taught that asking for help is you being weak. Asking for help is, you need to be strong. Those are the words we grew up hearing. Certain words that we grew up hearing. I know one of my friends, let me not use the word friend lightly, but one of my YouTube friends, Vanessa Maypel, talked about this, that the soundtracks that have been played in our lives have made us the adults who we are today. You have a choice. Do you want to keep on listening to those soundtracks? Do you want to break the chain of those soundtracks? What exactly do you want to do? Because as an adult, I feel like you've got a choice to choose what you want to do. What do you want to do with your life? You know, it's not being weak going to ask for help. It's not being weak. Going for therapy is not being weak. I know a lot of people will say, no, but it's not important. It's not important. It's not being weak. It helps you with dealing with all those issues, all those things, everything that happened, you know, it helps you deal. It helps you deal. So don't let anybody tell you otherwise. You know, when you need help, ask for help. Ask for help when you need help. So, you guys, I feel like this topic went from, yeah, it's getting too deep. And I hope you guys are not bored with the conversations that we're talking about. Because let me tell you, my aim with this lives is to bring real life conversations to you guys, real situations that people are going through, real situations that I have gone through as an individual, and opening up, you know, to you guys, and, you know, assuring you that this is life. These things happen, but they cannot bring you down. They, you know, you can rise from all the nonsense. You can rise from, you know, the life that you had back there and be successful and be, you know, the best version of yourself. You can rise from all of that. Love the you need to be strong line. I stopped that line to my daughter because I had to be strong in my primary years due to violence in the home and the divorce that ensued after. So true. You know, I catch myself these days. I'm so conscious because the internet has basically opened my eyes. Socializing, YouTube has opened my eyes. You know, there are certain things I wouldn't have thought about probably a year ago. You know, there are certain words I didn't mind saying, but now I catch myself and I'm like, you know what? These words were said to me. They ended up making me this. And I've got, you know, I've got traumas that I need to deal with. I do not want my kids to go through the same thing. I need to, you know, find the correct words to say. I need to stop saying certain things that were embedded in our heads, you know. For example, the you're strong line. You're strong. You just need to get over it because you're strong. Growing up, we went through a lot of things. There are a lot of things we didn't share with our parents because of the you are strong line. So when things happened, you push it down the rug, you don't deal with it, you move on. Right? Right. So, yeah, guys, I hope you are enjoying these conversations. I'm almost at the end of my life. I'm having another live towards end of the week. So I hope you guys join, and I hope you guys enjoyed this live. I love you all for being present. I love you all for, you know, showing up. Sarah, I love you so much for showing up and chatting up and communicating. We definitely need to talk. Definitely send me a DM and I will, you know, reply. I'm not on Instagram that much, but for you, I will go and check my DMs every day and see whether you've sent me a message. We definitely need to talk. And everyone who has showed up for this live, thank you. Love, so much love. Those who are dealing with traumas, who are dealing with, just go for therapy. Sarah says, it's broad, but I'm following and will always be there for it. And if there are singles here, feel free to engage. Believe you me, there's a lot our Africanism blocks from us, but as the 80s generations awoke. True. For all the singles, yeah, let's chat. These conversations are things you are probably going to bump into as you journey on going forward with your life, going forward into marriagehood. These are things that you might get into. A lot of the things, I was having a conversation with my cousin yesterday, and I was like, you know what? We were gisting, family drama and all that. So we were gisting, and we were talking about, you know what? A lot of things that we ended up doing with our lives that was specific to mine and her life, were we would listen to what other people's experiences were like. We would be listening to them, and you're like, oh, okay, so life is like this. So certain things we never had to experience on our own, but we listened to other people's experiences, and they taught us to be the women we are today. It's not a bad thing. You don't always have to go into situations in order to experience them. You can have advice from me, another married woman. Marriage is all sorts of different things. So, yeah, let's chat. Singles out there, let's chat. I hope you guys are learning a few things and listening to these conversations and appreciating them at the same time, because you don't always need to go to the deep end in order, for you to be helped. You can always hear about someone's experiences, and then, once you bump into it, you're like, I'm not going to go this way. I'm going to go this way because I've heard about this. So you don't end up going to the deep end, and drowning when you have bigger sisters. Let me use that word, bigger sisters like us. So yeah, guys. The generation of, I think we need to actually have a conversation about how to raise the generation of kids we have now, because it's so different. It's so different. It's so different. That's why I said we need a support group, you guys. We need a support group of mothers, parents, fathers, where we just talk about how best do we raise these children so that they become better people, for lack of a better word, because the kids we have, you want them to be better people. You want them to be better than us, but yeah, we need a support group. Anyway, guys, this live has been, an hour, 2 minutes. Thank you so much for spending time with me. Like I said, I love you all for showing up and showing out. Check me out. I will, you know what? I'll just put a community post where you guys can see when the next live is going to be. Let me know. DM me. Talk to me on Instagram. I think I need to be more active on Instagram. Talk to me on Instagram. Let me know what other topics you guys would like to talk about, if any, or I should just keep going with my flow. I also wanted to do a Q&A, but I'm not sure. Would you guys enjoy a Q&A or a get to know me? You can basically send me questions of what you'd want to know about me, and I'll answer them. Maybe a get to know me. Yeah, I think our next live will do a get to know me, and you guys, thank you so much. Love you. Bye.